Hi everybody, I want to have a little chat about my upcoming destash for today and then future destashes, and then just show you my one area that everything that's in this room is stuff that I brought into this room that I knew I would use, like the important stuff, and then anything that was either seasonal or I wouldn't use as much went to the back of the warehouse. In the back of the warehouse, you can actually go to my Instagram and see that out there of what it looked like. It doesn't look like that anymore. So that's what's out in the back of the warehouse. And I have, from one end of the wall to the other, I have industrial shelves filled with tubs. They're clear tubs, from the bottom shelf to the top. And then I have stuff that won't even fit on the shelves that's in front of it, just piled. And so first, I just want to say this is what is going to go up today. I've got to work on what I'm going to keep. I'm trying to get rid of almost everything right here that you're looking at, but we'll see. I need to go through it, see what's in there. And then I also wanted to, and I've got to word it very delicately. I received feedback today, and I wouldn't say that it was too bad, but I'm under a lot of stress, you guys. We just got notice that we have to move. We negotiated with the guy that we subleased from, not my landlord, but the guy that we subleased the warehouse from. And we subleased about probably about 75% of the warehouse. But of the 25%, we do use the space as everyday living. The puppies are out there. Anyways, bottom line, we have to move by June 1st. That is a ways away, but the amount of stuff that I personally own for my crafts is a lot. And it's a lot to go through. And so I have certain customers that have bought from me over the years. I know what they like. And I may contact them to say, hey, I have this lot coming up. Are you interested in it? Basically a private sale. But I have to do a video because in my terms of service, I always put that I have shown what they're buying. So that if there's any PayPal disputes, it's on video, okay? But I also say they do have a right to refuse. And so the video is there for everyone to see in case I lose that buyer. Someone else can come along and say, hey, if they don't take it, I'll buy it. And I had a customer today that was not happy with the video that I did. I think it was yesterday, where I had a private buyer lined up. She said, let me see. I'm like, okay. I sent her pictures, but I also wanted to do a video because of what I put in my terms of service on my PayPal invoice. Okay. And I stated in there that I would accept other offers if she chose not to take it. In this instance, she did take it. The other person was not happy that she didn't get it. And, and she wasn't rude, but she also wasn't happy. And I trying to take it as constructive feedback instead of taking it personal. It's all in your delivery. And her delivery was pretty decent, but she was not happy with me. Okay, so I just want to put that out there that if I do a video and I state I have a private buyer, I will take backup offers in case they don't want it. The video is to show them what they're buying, and they may not want it. I may think they want it, but they may not after seeing it. And so someone else might be interested. So I will take up backup offers. Okay. Another thing is I do have a 1 hour policy. But sometimes if I'm doing it late at night and I know they're in a different time zone, that's why I ask for time zones, that I may have to wait until the morning. And I will, send a message saying, hey, it's late. You're probably asleep. Pay me in the morning. One of those things, and I can work with you if you're a longtime destash buyer, maybe you're out for the day or whatever. Okay, so there's that instance. Now, again, I am under a lot of stress. I have a lot to do. Write this date down on February 5th and 6th. I have a friend from Instagram that I helped her get a hotel room for the weekend. She's coming on the 5th and 6th of February to help me go through the warehouse, through all those bins, and help me figure out what I'm going to throw in the garbage, what I'm going to donate to charity, what I'm going to destash for money, and then what I'll destash and just ask you guys to pay the shipping on. Like, you know, instead of you paying on the value of it, just help me pay the shipping. And, you know, basically it's free. Just pay the shipping to you. We have a lot of money that we have got to save between now and June 1st, because in my area, everything is expensive. Where we live at now, we sublease. It's a sweet deal. We're paying way below rental value where we're at. Okay. So we have a lot of money to save, and it is outrageous in my area. I kid you not. So I just want to show you, this is my craft area. It's a hot mess. I've been destashing. My puppy back there knocked over all that crap. He just made a hot mess. So over here is my jewelry area. I've got to try and pretty much knock, you know, and just keep a small of what is right here. Over here, these cases, those are 12 by 12 paper pads, and also individual 12 by 12 sheets. Back there are my Wild Orchid Craft flowers, Prima flowers, non-branded flowers. Under the table here, as you can see, I'm probably gonna just ask people to pay the shipping on the what do you call it, to make your when you send out gifts and you have the pretty I can't even think, like raffia, but the, you know what I mean. And then I also have Easter grass in there. I have lace and trims and stuff. So everything in here was stuff that I ever wanted to keep, that I knew I would use. Well, I can't because I'm moving again. Got to tone it down, because most likely we'll be getting a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, either apartment or little cottage, and there's going to be very minimal space to store stuff that I will use on the regular. So I've got to tone it down. My parents are also going to help me keep a lot of my over here I have vintage fabrics, wooden stamps. Over there I have like all my super expensive, gorgeous wedding appliques that have like sequins and pearl beads and seed beads, blah, 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 right? So my parents are going to help me store all of this. So that's where I wanted to share with you what's going on with me, in case you didn't know. I'm going to leave this video up for a few days, and then I'm going to take it down. And then this is my sewing area, and I kind of started this as a stamping station, but right now it's just a mess. So okay, so stay tuned for this. I got to figure out how I'm going to destash this today, and then I'm going to be done for the day. I'm really tired and exhausted, and I'm way behind on sleep, so I think I'm just going to call it a day after I do these. Okay, so I really appreciate all those of you that have blessed me. I'm just asking you guys to please have patience. I'm just going through a lot. I'm going to try and destash every week as I have time, and then once my girlfriend gets here on the 5th and 6th, then it's going to be a lot of destashing. Maybe while she's here, or maybe after she leaves. She's just here to help me get organized and throw out as much as I can throw in the garbage that's not of much value and maybe no one wants. So, okay, thanks.